Let me be clear. Sam Bradford is our starting quarterback. We told Sam that. We intend to support him, and the moves we made this offseason we believe will give us a chance to compete this season.
That was Eagles VP of Football Operations Howie Roseman last week saying he has no plans to trade Sam Bradford, and the Eagles appear to be sticking to that plan. Denver called Philly for a very basic discussion about Bradford, and the main takeaway is the Eagles want to hold on to him, Skip. What do you make of this?
You know what? I feel even sorrier for Sam Bradford than I did 24 hours ago when we talked about Sam Bradford. I got to tell you, Stephen A., the last 24 hours, the bashing of Sam Bradford is, to me, completely unfair. I'm shocked over it, and I don't know how anybody can't see what's happened to Sam Bradford that is completely out of bounds, in that they signed him. He thought he was going to be, at least the near future, the Philadelphia Eagles without a Chip Kelly he did not like, and he does not, by the way, according to reports, want to play again for Chip Kelly in San Francisco. And then all of a sudden, the new Eagles management said, April Fools, we're going to trade up to get our future with the second pick in the draft, this kid from North Dakota State named Carson Wentz.
That's right.
They jerked the rug right out from underneath them. It was classic bait and switch to me. And I'm no Sam Bradford fan. As you know, I've called him Sam Badford on this show before. As you know, I watched every snap he took at the University of Oklahoma, and he often drove me a little crazy. And before that draft, his draft, I sat right here in the seat and I said, no way am I taking him first overall. And not only did they take him, they had to give him $50 million. So he got his money. He started 63 games in this league. He's had some success and some not so much success, and we know that. He hasn't been able to stay healthy. End of the year last year in Philadelphia for a bad football team, he had 3 straight very good games, 300-yard-plus games. He wants to be a starting quarterback, not, as his agent Tom Condon said, a placeholder. Now the writing is all over the locker room walls. You are nothing but a stand-in for Carson Wentz. You tell me, if this team starts out 2-4, 3-6, you know what's going to happen with those demanding Philadelphia Eagle fans that we talked about in our first topic today? They're going to be screaming for Carson Wentz. Sam Bradford now has zero future in Philadelphia. It's not about competing for a job. The job now belongs to Carson Wentz. It's just a matter of time of when he will inherit that job. So to me, why wouldn't Sam Bradford at age 28 want to start fresh where he can be a starting quarterback? So now you're telling me that Denver actually called. I said a week ago, I don't know what it was, 10 days ago on the show when we did the topic, I said, hey, if I'm Philly right now, I was going back and forth with Coach Herm right here. Right now, I'm calling Denver saying, you want him? Give us something for him. You got it. And Denver called Philly, and now Howie Roseman's saying, nope, he's our starting quarterback. Well, it's just unfair. You pull the wool over his eyes, and you're going to use him as a little bit of a bona fide distraction here for a while in Philadelphia until you think that Carson Wentz is ready to take the NFL pounding. I just don't love it for Sam Bradford.
Well, I'm sure you think that you're defending Sam Bradford in all the right ways, but essentially what you are saying is the same thing that Tom Condon is saying, is that why don't you get him diapers in a bib? Make sure that you coddle him as best as you possibly can, because last time I checked, that isn't something that's reserved for NFL quarterbacks, but evidently you think otherwise. Let's keep in mind a couple of things, Skip Bayless. Not only did Sam Bradford sign a 2-year, $35 to $36 million deal with $22 million guaranteed, it was after he turned down numerous long-term offers from the Philadelphia Eagles. Not before. He had long-term offer, according to numerous sources within the Eagles organization, who's told numerous reporters they've offered Sam Bradford long-term deals before, and he's turned down one after the other. My man Marcus Hayes from the Philadelphia Daily News, who I've known for years, does a great job covering the Eagles, by the way. Listen to what he wrote in yesterday's Philadelphia Daily News, Skip, when he was talking about Condon's defense of Bradford. He says, in the defense, Condon painted Bradford as a mediocre quarterback who is terrified of competition, is unsure that he will play well, and if he does not play well, is scared that the fans will call for his head. I could not have put it any better than that. Because that's what this comes down to. That's absolutely what this comes down to. You are sitting there, you are the starting quarterback. They have said on the record, you are their starter, but they're not guaranteeing you, obviously, that it's going to be long term. One is because your level of production, although you finished the last 3 games strong. Your overall level of production spanning your 5 years in the NFL, where you have never recorded a winning record, where you are 12 games under 500, where you have never quarterbacked the team to the postseason, ever, okay? Not only that, you want guarantees that you're going to be the long-term guy. It's bad enough that your production doesn't speak to that, but you still have the opportunity to sign long-term deals, and you turn those opportunities down. You wanted a short-term deal because you wanted to position yourself to elevate your status within free agent. By the way, you could have been a free agent now, but you chose not to because you weren't comfortable and confident in your cachet, your stature to go out there and get the money that you covered. So you took a short-term deal from the Philadelphia Eagles where it guarantees you $22 million over the next 2 years and possibly will earn you $36 million over the next 2 years. But beyond that, you wanted the luxury of being able to go somewhere else. Now the Eagles go out and facilitate their future or secure their future by making sure in the event that you do leave or whenever it is that you do leave, we'll have somebody else here ready to jump in. We'll give you the starting job this year, but beyond this year, we're making no guarantees. And you have a problem with this? These are circumstances that Sam Bradford created. How do y'all sit here with a straight face and act in any way like this guy is a victim? He is no victim. He is getting a bad rap today because people are looking at him and saying, you want a level of security no one but the elite get in this game. Who the hell do you think you are?
No.
That's Sam Bradford.
You are
please.
completely,
Yes.
utterly missing the point. There is more competition in Philadelphia. The game is over because the game is now rigged. Don't give me Sam Bradford can try to compete and win this. Baloney, he can't. They just traded their whole draft future to go out to the number 2 pick to take their future at quarterback. And the fans will be screaming for Carson Wentz to get in the game as quickly as possible. Well, you said
I know Carson Wentz is the quarterback long term. I know he's the quarterback long term.
Yeah.
I'm talking about for this upcoming season, when the opening of the season begins, Sam Bradford's going to be the quarterback possibly for this year. After that, you're probably gone. So what? So
it's
what?
over. It's over for Sam Bradford. He's a placeholder.
Even for game
He's
one?
a stand-in. There's no way.
Even for game one?
Well, I guess if they become a Super Bowl contender, maybe Sam Bradford could keep the job this year, but it's not going to last past this year, and they're not going to be a Super Bowl contender. And
But
you're
that's
also
what I'm
missing
saying.
the point. They changed coaching staff. I cannot condemn Sam Bradford and Tom Condon, who, by the way, he's a pretty smart guy who has quite a track record in this league. He's not just some fledgling rookie agent. So again, I admire what he says. I trust what he says. I believe in what he says. He's obviously lobbying for his I'm sorry, I can't even think my.
Let me ask you a
question. Look, here's the point. In the end, Sam Bradford had a new coaching staff coming in. He's got Doug. Does he know Doug Peterson? Does he know Frank Reich?
Skip had brain
Has he ever
fold.
played for them? So he said, no, we've got to. We've got to stand back and see how it goes for a year or two with these guys because he's a young man, Sam Bradford. He thinks he can be, if he can stay healthy, he can be a very good starting quarterback in this game.
So I see. So Skip Bayless is saying somebody who has been relatively unproductive in terms of results, somebody who has never quarterbacked the team to a playoff appearance, somebody who has no Super Bowl championships on his resume, no conference championships on his resume, no playoff victories on his resume. That individual deserves the luxury and the leverage to step back while collecting a minimum of $22 million, possibly more, and say, Well, I want to see how this goes.
Time out.
Before I decide.
Time out.
But the Eagles can't do that? The Eagles can't do that?
In the Stephen A. Smith pantheon, there are two coaches who are primary targets on this show. One is Jeff Fisher, the other is Chip Kelly. Which two coaches has Sam Bradford, sometimes Sam Badford, played for in his career?
Both.
Thank you. That's it. So give him a little break. Maybe he was in the wrong place at the wrong time with those two coaches that you have little to no respect for.
Skip, I gave him a minimum of $22 million breaks.
Right.
He ain't playing for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Go out there and earn your money.
Okay, earn it. He wants to be a starting quarterback, a future starting quarterback of the team. He would love to go to the
Well,
Jets
then
right now.
produce
He would like-
in the
you know,
present.
hey, where would you rather
Produce
be?
in the present.
If you're Sam Bradford right now, would you rather be in Philadelphia with Carson Wentz looking over your shoulder for a mediocre football team, maybe
I'm
a little
not
better than
questioning
average?
that.
Or would you
I
rather be with the
understand.
Denver Broncos? You
You
could
and
be,
I are
you could start for the
you're flipping my
defending
argument.
champs.
You're talking about what he wants. I'm saying the hell with what he wants. If I'm running a team, I paid you. Deal with the circumstances. This is your job. The check is coming. I have no doubt you will cash it. Shut up and play.
So
That's what I'm saying.
You have
Shut
zero
up and
sympathy
play.
for a quarterback who thought he was going to be at least the near
Oh, my
future. of the
goodness,
Philadelphia
Skip.
Eagles.
Really?
And all of a sudden, he knows he's got no future in Philadelphia. You got to have some sympathy. You know I'm right about this.
I know you're wrong about
no,
this.
I'm right
The
about
play
this.
of Sam Bradford
Bait and
does not
switch.
warrant any guarantees whatsoever beyond his check. You signed a contract and by the way, bringing up the contract. Skip, when did he sign that contract? That new contract extension? Wasn't that
Oh, the
after Chip
exact
Kelly
date.
got fired?
What's that?
Wasn't that after Chip Kelly got fired?
Definitely.
Oh, so you signed the contract knowing that you would be playing for a new coach.
Okay, you just ripped him for why didn't you take a long-term deal? Because he doesn't know the new coach or the new coordinator.
And you could have left. You could have left.
Again, he was willing to take
Which
a
he did.
shorter-term deal just to see if it worked or not, so he was reserved the right
And
to
now
be
it
able to
hasn't.
exit if
And
it
now
didn't
it hasn't.
click.
And now it hasn't because the Eagles moved up and got the number 2 overall pick. But you're going to still get your money, and you're going to still have an opportunity to start the season as the starting quarterback for the Eagles. What do you want to do? What do you want to go? You're doing, like I said, I always ask you, can you get a pedicure and a manicure? Or you want a massage weekly? What do you want? How much sacrificing of Sam Bradford do we need to do here? Sam Bradford? Sam Bradford?
Okay,
That's
I
all
told
this is
you
about, Sam
yesterday,
Bradford?
if I were in his shoes and I had Tom Condon for my agent, I would just go to him and say, hey, I'm going to give them their money back, and I'm going to take whatever
Okay.
Denver will
Cool.
pay me on the fly because I want to be the starting quarterback
Nope.
for a Super Bowl defense in Denver.
Nope. If I'm the Eagles, I have your rights. I will do what
Well,
I
yeah, that's
damn
true.
well please.
Oh,
That's
great.
true.
Sign the
Beautiful.
contract.
Hey,
You're going
that's
to
just-
stay.
You are
You're going to
owned.
stay until I
Yeah.
say you
Okay.
can go. That you signed a contract. Did you sign a contract? Yes or no? Did you
Under-
sign a contract? Yes or no?
Okay, I'm going to use
Did you
my
sign the
favorite
contract?
word from yesterday. The spirit of that contract that was signed was that he was the starting quarterback. He is no longer the starting quarterback in Philadelphia. You can give me all you want about
from
game
Skip Bayless.
one.
This from Skip
Baloney.
Bayless.
It's
This-
over.
Skip. Why you talking about the Skip? Why you talking about the future, Skip? I thought the NFL was about now. When we got into debates about Peyton Manning with Andrew Luck, it's not about 4 or 5 years. It's about right now. But
Yeah,
all of a
it
sudden,
is.
Sam Bradford doesn't want to produce right now. He wants guarantees about what the future is going to look like. I mean, what does he want? Miss Cleo or somebody to come in stuff
He
about
wants
what
Denver.
Sam Bradford wants?
It's
Shut
now.
up and play.
It's
Shut
win
up and play.
now. He's got no shot at winning in Philadelphia. It's over. Game
He's
over
never
in
won.
Philadelphia.
He's had 5 years to have a shot at winning, and he hasn't won yet.
Well, that's beside the point. The point is
That's
Denver
very much the
has
point.
expressed interest, and Philadelphia is doing double jeopardy. We signed you, we jerked the rug out from under you, and we're not going to trade you. We're going to force you to be our stand-in quarterback for maybe 4 or 5 games next year until Carson Wentz is
Get
ready.
over it.
Way
Get
to go.
over it.
Good job,
Get over
Howie.
it.
Way to go,
Get over
Philly.
it. It's the National
You know
Football
what?
League. Tell him to go play in
I'm
the
going to
CFL.
say what you always say
Go
about
play
the
in the
rest